for Team McNair. Lined up on the gate. Canadian sired Graduate Series field picks up speed. And they're off. Passerino with that great gate speed, and Filion utilizes it, sending him to the front. It will be Osceola to gain the pocket in the early going. In at the railway third as they drive under the line for the first time is Like Chaos. On the outside, Hasty Bid trying to tuck in fourth, but that fourth spot is filled up, and they're in tight quarters. Borth is all over Waswheel there as they drive into the first turn. How Ghostly Casper stayed trotting is beyond me. The opening quarter comes up. Passerino's on top in 27 and 4. In at the rail second is Osceola. Like Chaos third, back to Hasty Bid fourth. Fifth inside as they drive towards 3/8 is Tuscan Prince, and trailing is Ghostly Casper. He's gapped out 2 lengths at the back of the bus. They're past that 3/8 marker, half-mile bound. Long shot, Passerino leads. Trotting second is Osceola. Like Chaos third, Hasty Bid fourth. Fifth in at the rail, Tuscan Prince, and Ghostly Casper remains sixth. Nobody moved a muscle in the second quarter. 56 and 4 the half for Passerino. Passerino drives them into the final turn. Right there, seconds Osceola. In at the rail, Like Chaos is third. Here, driving quickly outside, comes Tuscan Prince fourth now. Osceola begins to edge from the pocket spot. And here comes Osceola to take on Passerino as they zip to 3/4. Tuscan Prince advances on cover. In at the rail, Like Chaos. Ghostly Casper outside fifth. Hasty Bid is sixth. 3/4 in 125 and 1. Passerino confronted by Osceola. Osceola gets the upper hand late. Osceola strikes the front. Passerino's at the inside. Here's Tuscan Prince. Like Chaos splits through. Ghostly Casper on the far outside with a late rally. Osceola's clear by 3 and pouring it on late. Here's Osceola, the even money favorite scores, and it's all Osceola. Osceola's on cruise control finishing up. Second out of the line was Ghostly Casper. In at the rail third was Hasty Bid, and the mile 152 4/5. Osceola strikes the front. Passerino's at the inside. Here's Tuscan Prince. Like Chaos splits through. Ghostly Casper on the far outside with a late rally. Osceola's clear by 3 and pouring it on late. Here's Osceola, the even money favorite scores, and it's all Osceola. Osceola's on cruise control finishing up. Second out of the line was Ghostly Casper. In at the rail third was Hasty Bid, and the mile 152 4/5. Return to victory lane is number 3, Osceola. Driven to victory tonight by Doug McNair for trainer Greg McNair. Greg owns with Willow Oak Ranch and Paul Hamann. Osceola, 4-year-old trotting son of Muscle Mass, picks up his second win this year from 3 attempts. It's career victory number 8. And again, the mile tonight, 152 4.
In the winner's circle with winning driver of Osceola, Doug McNair. Now, Doug, I'm going to take you, let's go all the way back to last year. A couple of times this guy, he kind of really give you and your dad some fits, I would call it, you know, like he would be trotting fantastic one week, then the next week it seemed like has he kind of got it figured out, do you think?
Well, he seems so far this year, you know, it's early this season, but I could never move him like that in the turn last year. You know, it's too bad. I still think to this day he had a big shot at winning the Hamiltonian last year, and he just blew himself up. He just used to get so nervous in the turns, and I don't know. Dad said he never run training down this year at all, and the first qualifier there, Wally went with first in Florida, and he told me it was a sure gated thing, and he made a break on him. So it's you never know him, but touch wood so far. This year he's been pretty solid. He's one of the best trotters in that division. I mean, there's 3 or 4 of them that can all go together, and when he puts it together, they have trouble with him. He's a pretty good trotter.
Got to ask you about last week, the way that you raced him last week. Now, myself there, I maybe went a little bit over the top, calling it a masterful drive, wizardry, the whole deal. There was a chance that it looked like at one point you were going to move him to the outside, and then you elected to stay to the inside. Now, my personal opinion is you staying to the inside, the way that he raced last week, he was going to be large tonight. Was that by design, or is that just the way that it worked out?
Well, you know as well as me, you know, you don't want to move trotters in the turns if you can help it. And I mean, he was moving along comfortable last week. It was a short field. I just thought, like, if he finished his top 5, I'm happy. So I didn't want to rush him. I thought about it for a minute, and I changed my mind last minute, and I'm glad I did. It worked out, and we squeezed out to win. And he showed tonight what type of horse he is. He's a nice trotter.
Are you going to, or is you and your dad, are you going to maybe look at a full dance card this year as a 4-year-old trotter, Maple Leaf Trot, Breeders' Crown?
I don't think my dad knows what he's doing tomorrow, so you'll have to ask him.
All right, I will ask him. Thank you very much, Doug McNair, winning driver of Osceola. Later, buddy.